if we look at, as a new client interested in having an air source heat pump in their property, if they chose Panasonic, well, what does that mean? Well, firstly, I've said about the product. We all know about the brand. We know Panasonic deliver big on efficiency. That's no problem, and quality equipment. You know, they're global leaders, and in the UK market, they're amongst the front runners. Okay, so we can be assured in the name. That's one thing, but then it's all the things that they've implemented in the manufacturing of these appliances. Like I've said about the Aquarea, it really is amazing. But even in their, freestanding cylinders, the Panasonic Aquarea bare cylinder, if you like, that's made by Oso. Again, one of the best cylinders in the world. I'm pointing over there because I've got a 300 litre Oso connected to a J series, which I'll do a video on shortly. So the brand name, you can be assured. The products, you can be assured. There's a multitude of different options for every property. If you want your heat pump to be further away from the property, you don't fancy putting loads of 35mm copper and pipes in the ground, then you can run this 50 metres away. It's a K-series refrigerant split, sorry. If it was the larger K, as I've mentioned, it would only go up to 30. And there's the heat pump just stopped. And if there's 49 in the tank, so there's a 1 degree overshoot. So going back to the brand name, you've got the assurance there. Going for the technology, how long has Panasonic been going? If you look at all the electronic goods and all the household goods and all the industrial and commercial goods that they manufacture, we know we're in good hands. But then when you've sort of committed to your purchase, what are you then for your after sales? Okay, so let's go through it then. 7-year warranty. That's a full parts and labour. 7 years. Let's have a look at the technical support at Welwyn Garden City. Fantastic. The after sales, what the guys are doing there, as I've said, and I do keep saying it, the levels of after sales is one of the best I've witnessed. And I think actually one article online last year, I think it was actually, went on record as saying that. I do believe that Panasonic offer one of the best levels of after sales. I haven't seen better yet, and they continually striving to improve. So for you, the client, that's fantastic. Service partners. Panasonic have got service partners across the UK, England, Scotland, Ireland, Wales, and the Highlands and Islands. Okay, so, Shetland, Orkney, there's service partners there. As a service partner, all the service partners have all the stock, all the parts for these systems. So circuit boards, pumps. So in the event of a technical breakdown, when one of the service partners turn up, should they need to turn up, and it can't be reset remotely through the service cloud, if they need to change a part, they've got that part. So it's highly likely that your matter would be resolved on the first visit. Going back to the cloud, being able to remotely monitor the system for performance and future maintenance. Here's one example. I was looking at some of the clients' sort of systems online, and I'd noticed one, and the pressure, the system water pressure was on about 0.7, so 0.7 bar. I thought, well, there may have been some air in the system, but if that gets down to like half a bar, it may show like a technical fault. So I messaged the client and said, do me a favour, just top the pressure back to 1.5 bar and just, have a check of your radiators, make sure there's, not any air in the system. And that was preventing an error. So you see that the service cloud is not just there to react when there is a technical matter, it's also to prevent, if that makes sense. So you've got so much peace of mind